Hello, my dear geek friends. Here is Javier Vizcaino with another action figure review from PlayArts. And this case is from the Metal Gear Rising franchise, Revengeance. Okay, and we have right here the character called Raiden. Okay, this is the UK version because the armor in this case is white. If you get other versions that exist, there is a black version and there's another one with orange tones. Okay, and they're all beautiful figures, but I really wanted this one because I think the white and dark parts of the figure makes it look really good. This one is the box where the figure comes in. It's a very nice box. It doesn't have the door like the boxes generally come from PlayArts, because this originally came inside another box because it's a special edition that comes with the Xbox 360 game on it, and also the possibility to custom the body in the game with the white armor. So it's a special edition, as I said, for UK. So the box came in this way. All right, now let's see the guy as it is. Here we have him. This is Raiden. He's really cool. It's one of the tallest figures that I've been able to get. He's even taller than Captain Harlock, which was the tallest figure I had. Now this one, let's see, it is a little bit more than 10.5 inches tall. So it's a very tall figure, but it's tall for a reason, and that is because this figure has these kind of boots. They have really high heels on it. Okay, because remember that in the video game, he can actually grab swords, right, and knives with his boots. Okay, the detail in this figure is absolutely fantastic, and that's why I wanted the white version, because the details on it can be really stunning. Let's see a little bit of the details here. You can see these orange things right here. It's white, but it has some of light blue on it to, you know, shadow it. It has these details with golden colors, some holes on it, very well painted. It also has some details with writings on it, like you can see, in several parts of the figure. It gives it a more realistic thing. You can see the hands, the arms, all the details in it. Look at all the details it has. And in white, I think you can see it much better. You can see the back. Look at the back. He really looks like a cyborg. The effect of the muscles, really well done. What refers to articulation, this figure has a pretty good articulation, even though it has some limitations because of the armor. We go with the head first. It has rotation, has movement like it, because it is a ball joint. Unfortunately, it doesn't go, his head doesn't go that high because of the hair. It does go down pretty well, and you can even see that it has like these tendons or muscles right here, but they're not really a problem because they have a rotation there. It doesn't bother in the movement. Okay, I think the face is very well sculpted. Some people don't like it because he has like a mean face, and I think it's okay. I mean, he's like in combat mode, so he has to look like mean. His eyes are pretty good. I think it's very well done. The only rare or strange thing that I can say is that his hair is like translucent. It's not white. It has like this silvery color on it, but it's actually translucent. It's not a white. I think it should be just white, like in the video game. I don't know why they selected that color. Maybe because the whole figure looks a little bit more stunning in those colors, so maybe that's why. These pieces are made of soft rubber, so they're not very dangerous. He can lift his arms. You can play a little bit with these things, so you can lift it a little bit higher, but there is that restriction, as I told you. It has the butterfly joint. You can see here the piece. And this one has an extra articulation of parts here, because as you can see, it also moves from the front. And these pieces actually move. You can move them. So that's a new thing in these figures. There is a rotation here. Has the ball joint right here. It has the ball joint in the wrist, which gives it all the movement you need. It's a very posable creature. The torso, as you can see, has all this rotation. You can move more. You have these little tendons right here, but they're rubbery and they're loose. They just go in here, right? So you can not see where they're connected to. So that gives it a little bit more of movement, and that way it doesn't bother you in moving the figure. The same thing in the back. Look at it. It's really well done. It has the waist movement here. The typical racket jointed legs. It does have a rotation here too. Have double jointed knees. Very well done. The feet is a ball joint. You even have some pieces here that you can move if they bother you. There is another rotation here in the boot. Very well hidden. Very well done. Here in the elbow, actually, it does have this, and this moves. Look at this. So you can really hide each articulation, because it's a cyborg. It's much better designed to look better in all its articulations. So it's a very nice figure. Totally nice. What extras do we get with this figure? Well, it comes with these hands. These are the original hands that comes with it. The extended hands. Look at the details. The details are absolutely fantastic. Look at that. The pads on it really looks good. Very well painted. Has the letters on it too. So these are really nice. Very well sculpted. I have the extra legs, or actually extra feet. These are the feet where you can put the weapons on for combat poses. Very well designed too. It brings the sword. It has a little bit of silver on it, not so much. I think it's a good detail that it's not so shiny. Also very nice sculpted. It's a long sword. It has a knife. Now this one has a little bit less of silver on it. I think it should have a little bit more of silver in the blade. But also very well sculpted, as you can see. Very nice. Then we have this. These are 3 daggers. You can take them out. Also with very little silver on it. But they are placed very firmly there and they don't fall off. Really cool detail also. We have this. This is the holder for the sword. Look at the details on it. Very well done. You can take the sword, place it in, attach pretty well. You can take the knife also put it in. I'll put it on the other side, and look, it's attached very nicely. Now it has this arm with also more articulations. Why? Because in the video game, this character carries this holster. You can place it here, and it has the articulation so you can move it around and put in the position that you want. Normally in the video game, he carries it in the back, so you can put it in that position. Sometimes the weight tends to pull it down, right? So you got to find a way to put it in, and it won't work. I mean, it will work leaving it in the back. Okay, you can also fix it if you want him to be carrying it in the front, you know. But by now we're not going to have it because it's going to bother us for the review, so we're going to take it off. Instead, I'm going to show you the way he holds the sword. Holds it pretty firmly in this hand, very well. That hand was sculpted for that, and the other hand was sculpted for the knife. I like to put it this way. You can put it either up or down. It holds it very nice. So he has both weapons right there for combat. Now in the video game also, he has a visor. What we have to do is take this part of the hair off. Has a hole right there, and we have the visor right here. The visor has some hair effects. Okay, and we just place it here. Whoops. Let's place it. You have to just find a way to put it well. And then you have the visor on the figure. It looks pretty well. It's a rubbery plastic, so it works very nice. So this is the Raiden figure. It's a really nice figure, as you can see. Very well sculpted, very well designed. In this version or in any other of the other color versions, it's still a great figure. Big, tall, well designed. So there it is. I hope you like it. If you like the review of this figure, please give me a like. And if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe so you can know about other figures and other reviews that I will turn out doing in the future. So my dear geek friends, thank you for listening to me, and we'll see ourselves in the next video. Goodbye. Take care.